I thought that it was important when I was an elected official, and now, that we stand for something. And I say this to anyone that I talk to who's an elected official or a party activist or a member of the Democratic Town Committee, that we've got to stand for something, right? We might not always agree on who the candidates are. We might not always agree on the policies, but we've got to stand for something. And so when I talked to Eva, I immediately got the sense of what she stands for. She stands for supporting working people. She works on behalf of working people through the Service Employees Union. She has expertise, and she's an expert in healthcare. She served as an elected official in the town of Newtown. And she has passion and energy and compassion and good ideas. And so I said yesterday to one of the elected officials from the Danbury delegation, I said, why wouldn't we be on the side of the most exciting candidate who's running? Why wouldn't we be on her side? Why wouldn't we want to be on her side? On the side of working people, on the side of what's right, on the side of someone who shares our values. I saw it firsthand at the convention. I know that Eva's going to be successful. I know that we're on the right side. And I'm excited. I'm excited for the future of our party, and I'm excited for the future of our city. And it's my honor and pleasure to introduce the next Lieutenant Governor in the state of Connecticut, Eva Bermúdez Zimmerman.
In Connecticut, when it started months ago, like many of you, I was looking for someone to get behind and trying to figure out, where are we going to fit in? I saw Lembo. I'm like, oh, Lembo, this is great. We have options. And then he got out of the race. And the ebb and the flow of different candidates rolling in and out was interesting, but I didn't feel from the community and from the voters and the delegates that intensity or that passion that will tell me we will stay democratic and we will be representing people come November. And beyond me, I know I'm a candidate, but taking off my candidate hat and talking about being a voter and being an activist, at this point in this election, we're not going to lose. We have the energy. Whatever happens come November, I know, because of the people who are in this room, the focus and the activism, we're not turning purple. We are going to be advocating for middle-class people. We're going to be advocating for people who are going to college, those people who can't pay for their bills, their utilities, that every single day they question, will they support their child with food on the table? And sadly, here in Connecticut, those problems still exist. The disparity is higher than ever. And time again, we have to advocate and remind, mostly the Republicans, that we are suffering, that we need opportunities, and the deficit is looming, but it shouldn't be on the backs of working class people. So to echo the words of my wonderful host, this is the time to shift. This is the time, if you're in this room, that means you care. And if you care, that means you have to have a conversation with your neighbors, your loved ones, everyone around you, but even more to the unaffiliated voters. Those voters that during midterm elections, for whatever reason, stay home and don't know what's at stake. And you remind them that we are not the party of forgetting that we have to pay our taxes. We're paying our bills, right? We're not the party of fiscal irresponsibility. We're the party of responsibility, but compassion. Because when we serve, and we have legislators here, our Conti, our wonderful legislator here, I have to do a shout out because we have representation, but what is that representation if they don't have someone in their corner constantly supporting them? And with this role as Lieutenant Governor, we need someone in the corner. We are currently tied in the Senate. What are we going to do when we have the question mark of Husky or Care for Kids or these social subsidies that we care about and we're tied? Well, I can tell you that. In November, when I win, you're going to have someone going to bat for you. And we're going to break that tie, and we're going to break it for the possibilities and the chances that we're giving people who are poor and people who don't have a voice. So thank you so much for being here. I do hope you share the love and spread the word. But this election is an election for the people. So thank you again.